Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's Hot Hoops back here again with y'all today. If you're new here, I make daily basketball content, so if you're interested in that, think about subscribing. But anyways, let's get into this, man, because I'm going to be going over the Orlando Magic's fire sale today, man. They had a crazy day. Actually, the last video I made, which has been a minute since I made one about a week ago, but I predicted that they were going to have a huge fire sale. They were going to be huge sellers at the deadline. And I was right. The three people I put in the thumbnail, which wasn't that much of a secret. They were shopping all those. But, you know, they all went down with trades. And the Magic have went into full rebuild mode, in my opinion. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with the biggest trade of the day, obviously. And that's Vucevic to the Chicago Bulls. Now, yes, I would have liked to see him go to, like, the Celtics and go to a contender and, you know, possibly push them from being a really good team to, like, possible finals contender. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Going to the Bulls is actually very interesting, in my opinion. So, the trade package is Vucevic and Al-Farouq Aminu for, who is it? Yeah, Otto Porter, Wendell Carter Jr., and 2 first-round picks. Now, from the surface level of it, you're like, alright, well, you know, the Bulls give up Otto Porter, who that's just match salary. We don't really care about him. Wendell Carter, he's a good, not really a good, he's a young prospect, but he's not that great yet. There's nothing too amazing about him that would be like, oh, I gotta keep this guy. You know, he has some potential, but I don't see him being a superstar or anything like that, you know? So, essentially what this is they're taking on Wendell Carter Jr., hoping that maybe he'll be something, but the main thing is they're getting the first round picks out of this, the 2 of them. They gave up Vucevic and Al-Farouq Aminu, so, you know, that gives them a second all-star, but also gives them another player who will just add to their depth on the bench, because obviously giving up Otto Porter and Wendell Carter Jr. will cut into the depth a little bit, so at least they're getting 2 players back for giving 2 players out. Because with the Bulls making this move, they want to make the playoffs now, man. They're tired of being bad. They've got the lottery selections for the past, like, 4 or 5 years, and most of them just have not panned out. I mean, Kobe White, he's a decent young player, but honestly, I think he's more hyped up than what he really is. He's putting up some points, but I just don't think he's an amazing player, you know, after it's all said and done, man. Patrick Williams, he's still a rookie. He still has a lot to improve on, but I really like his game. He has a lot of potential. Lauri Markkanen, when he first came in, I thought he was going to be an absolute star, and ever since then, he's kind of plateaued and hasn't did too much, but he's a good stretch power forward. And then, like I said, Wendell Carter Jr., he's not the most impressive person in the world. So, they hadn't got no Ja Morant. They hadn't got no Donovan Mitchell. They hadn't got no Zion. They haven't struck gold in the draft yet. And I think they were just tired of it. So, they give up 2 first-round picks, and they're like, we see what we have in Zach LaVine here. We're going to add Vucevic, and we're making the damn playoffs, okay? It's going to be a really, really fun team to watch. I'm probably going to watch a lot more Bulls games now. They're not going to make it out of the first round, but, man, that's an exciting team. And I think they could definitely attract the star free agent, like, within the next offseason or 2. It's something to watch out for. Keep an eye on the Bulls, man. But if things go bad, I'm not sure which years they are. If things go bad, the Bulls could be in a big heap of trouble, man, because giving up those 2 first-round picks, I think one of them might be for this year. Imagine if one of those first-round picks was like the number 8 pick, number 7 pick, and they just had to forfeit that just because they want a 30-year-old center. That would be tough, man. That would be tough. So, let's just hope the Bulls are good from here on out, and they build on this, get a good free agent in the next couple of years, and they become a contending team, man. This could be the Bulls finally getting back into contention since they've, lost D Rose to injury. And just about as soon as the Vucevic trade happened, the Celtics, I think, realized, man, we kind of fucked up. We should have just made a more aggressive offer. Because if all it would have took was, because they had that trade exception, if all it would have took was like Robert Williams and 2 first-round picks, why the hell did the Celtics not do it? Even if it took Langford and Williams and 2 first-round picks, I don't care, man. Vucevic, is a damn good center. He's one of the best centers in the league, one of the best players in the league. It would have put them on another level than they're already at. And I think they should have pulled the trigger, but they realized, okay, well, we're not getting him, so we're going to get another Magic player. And they got Evan Fournier. Now, instead of giving up 2 first-round picks and giving up a young player, it only took 2 second-round picks. They got Evan Fournier. If he leaves in free agency or whatever, cool, it's only second-round picks. But I really like it because it just adds actual scorer off the bench. They don't have too much scoring off the bench. I mean, unless you're wanting Jeff Teague to just get you a bucket every time down. So, this is a guy who averages 19 points per game, is a really good shooter from the outside. And, he's going to get you a bucket off the bench. So what can I say, man? He's not going to move the needle for you too much, but he's definitely a very, very talented player. And I think in this Boston Celtics system, even though he struggled in the playoffs in the past, I think he's going to be a huge difference maker. And, maybe if the Celtics team gets everything together by the time the playoffs comes around, he could be what, helps them make it to the second round, make it to the conference finals. I don't know if they're going to be that good, but we see this team every year. They're a very, very scary playoff team. And adding some more ammo to that fire pit, man, just makes them a little more scary. He's a decent playmaker. He's not anything like what Hayward was in terms of playmaking for them, but he's definitely going to help them out in that situation as well. But let's get into that last trade of the day. I've wanted this trade to happen for years. Not specifically the exact one that happened, but I wanted Aaron Gordon to get the hell out of Orlando. They used not to use him right, and now I just don't think he's in a good situation, or was in a good situation for, just his play style, his build. I don't think he was ever too interested in what the Magic had going on. His athleticism and body type, and just how big he is, how strong he is, he can be one of the best defenders in the league, and he's fast as hell, man. So I think it's going to be a seamless transition to the Nuggets. If the Nuggets coach can just get Aaron Gordon to commit and buy into being just the guy who switches on to everybody, who's hounding everybody on defense, giving all of his energy on defense, and kind of playing off ball on offense. Maybe he be a catch and shoot person. He'll be a person that cuts to the rim, catches lobs, catches the pass and dunks it over people, and not really a person who has the ball in his hands a lot. If he can buy into that and be that kind of player, he's gonna be amazing for this team. Because this team, they do need a defense, because Jokic isn't the best defender in the world, so that would help out a lot if he can just come in and be a great defender. Maybe not from the start, but after about 10, 20 games, we can get, integrated into that Nugget system and just be their kind of defensive anchor out there. That would be great, man. And not to mention, Jokic is an amazing passer. We know he likes to throw half-court passes. Aaron Gordon, like I said, he's fast as hell. All he has to do is just get out on the break. Jokic is going to pass it to him, man. It's easy dunks. I can see them getting 2 or 3 of those a game just easy, not even trying to. This is honestly their Jeremy Grant replacement, because they fucked up when they lost him. I know they offered him the same amount as Detroit did, but, they made the conference finals for a reason last year. Yeah, I know they had to come back from 3-1 twice, but they still made it for a damn reason, okay? And that was because they had Jokic, they had Jamal Murray, they were going crazy. But Jeremy Grant was the third best player, easily. And not having him has left a pretty damn big hole in their roster. So, they get Aaron Gordon now, and he kind of fills that void, in my opinion. He's not quite as good as Jeremy Grant, but I feel like, in a way, he might fit better with the Nuggets. So, watch out for the Nuggets, man. In my humble opinion, this makes them the third best team in the Western Conference, behind the 2 LA teams. Now, I know the Jazz, know the Suns have the best record. They're right behind the Nuggets, in my opinion, but I think this puts the Nuggets slightly above Utah and the Suns in terms of standings of how likely they are to win the championship. But anyways, man, that's all I got time for today. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of these Magic trades, and really what you think of the trade deadline in general. I think it was A lot of people were saying it wasn't a most entertaining one. I thought it was a very entertaining trade deadline, especially with that buzzer beater of Oladipo at the end. Because I was like, damn, they aren't gonna trade Oladipo, but ended up going to the Miami Heat, so that's gonna be pretty interesting. Depends on what Oladipo they get, if it's gonna be, a game changer for them. But if he comes back and he's like 80% of what he used to be by the end of the season, yeah, watch out for Miami, bro. That's all I got to say. But I'll catch y'all next time. I might make another video tomorrow about some trade deadline stuff. Who knows, man?